Kumusta po ba yung kayo ngayon after nitong 2025 midterm elections kung saan hindi kayo pinalad dito sa inyong mayoral run sa Caloocan City?
I'm doing good at naging marami tayong natutunan doon sa ating pagtakbo diyan sa Caloocan. Marami din tayong nakita at mga aral yan in the years to come.
Like what lessons ba? Kasi medyo challenging din yung inyong pinasok dahil I think this was your first local run, no? Tama ba? Ano yung mga some of the lessons that you learned?
Una-una, ibang-iba yung takbo sa national tsaka sa local. Yung local, talagang very personal yung relationship mo sa constituents. At mas direct yung problema, makikita mo, medyo micro, but talagang daman-daman ng mga kababayan natin. And ang naging focus kasi is kailangan yung awareness campaign, then you need to get your numbers up. Ang isang mahalagang lesson dito ay yung vote protection. Kasi sa national, hindi mo gaanong concern yan kasi supposed to be ang nakatutok dyan yung local. So dito sa vote protection, ayan, dyan mawawala yung mga boto mo, may mga tactics na mababawasan boto mo, madadagdagan nyo sa kalaban mo. Then, basta't iba't ibang uri, iba't ibang taktika. Kaya yun yung mga nakita natin. At mulat na tayo sa mga ganun.
Okay. May mga nakausap din ako, no? Kasi nung tinignan namin yung natin lahat, no? Yung nakita naman yung numero. So, yung nanalo si Mayor Along Malapitan nasa 348. More than 348,000. Pero, sabi ng iba nakausap ko, yung numero nakuha ninyo, very, very surprising din dahil I think some were expecting a more comfortable lead on the part of the incumbent mayor. Pero nakuha nyo almost 230,000 votes. Is that also one way of looking at it? Na parang that in itself was surprising, yung dami ng boto nakuha?
Ganito, kasi siguro yung mga nagugulat dahil pinanghawakan nila yung survey daw ng SWS na 83% yung kalaban ko, ako daw ay 12% or 13%, ganon. So, just the week before the elections. So, yan yung pinanghawakan, kaya nagulat sila. Sa amin naman, meron kaming internal survey na dikitan yung laban. Then, eventually, na-endorse yung kalaban ko ng Iglesia ni Cristo. Tapos, yun na nga, yung mga election day tactics, yung basta marami yan, yung mga watchers, marshals, pagmo-mobilize ng mga botante. Doon talagang totally blindsided kami doon. But alam nung kalaban ko hanggang saan ako umabot at kung hindi dun sa mga election day operations nila, things could have gone the other way. So, gano'n na lang yun.
Okay. Kumusta naman yung parang naging karanasan dito? Would this be the last run of yours dito sa local? Or perhaps in the future, pwedeng subukan nyo muli?
I'm keeping my options open kasi naka-build na ng makinarya din doon at nagsimula ako diyan 8% eh. And I ended up at 40. So 60-40 yung nangyari nung huli. Kaya I believe naman yon, it's a good starting point. Kung magsisimulang muli sa 40% ka na magsisimula and lang yun. You'd be foregoing yung awareness campaign kasi yung pagpapakilala yun yung pinakang mabigat at mahirap. So in a way nalagpasan mo na yun. Right now na lang, we can now start focusing on vote protection.
Okay. So basically yung karanasan ninyo, this is something that you can build on in the future.
For sure, for
Okay.
sure.
Okay.
Mm.
May mga
Pero hindi
may
pa
mga
naman set in stone yan, Christian. Kumbaga,
okay.
all options are open kasi may mga mas mga tinututukan at the moment, but we'll get there. Hindi natin binibitawan ng kalookan. Bottom line.
Okay. Bilang panghuli sa issue na ito, no, yung pagtakbo or when we talk about what's next for Sonny Trillanes. Nakikita ko rin to online and dito mismo habang nag-uusap po tayo may mga nagtatanong. Is there any truth to this? Yung possibility that you might be appointed to the Marcos cabinet, of course, after the 1-year ban, and most likely as DILG secretary. Ano po bang, meron bang bahid ng katotohanan nito?
I wouldn't be in a position to say kung anong mangyari in the future, ano. Pero sa ngayon, I believe that was floated about, no. Hindi ko alam kung ano 'yan, kung ano yung pinanggalingan, but paano ba 'to? Let's just say it's just out there.
Okay. Pero wala pa namang parang nababanggit sa inyo na this might be an option for you in the future? Yung administration.
We'll never know. We'll never know, Christian. Basta nakatutok tayo sa mga kailangan nating gawin. 2028 would be a very important elections for the whole country. Make or break ito. For us, we're looking at it as an existential issue. And kaya kailangan ayusin yung mga kailangan gawin sa hinaharap.